What's poppin', everyone? Welcome to the new year. We are back on Pokemon Showdown. To start the year off strongly, I was requested to bring a li-Noone into the OU tier, so I created one of the best teams possible for it. Before I show you all the team, I'd like for y'all to leave a comment and tell me what are your goals for the new year. I'd like to know. My hopes are that we hit much closer to 100k on the channel, if not hit 100k by the end of the year. As you already know, that is the goal, so I encourage y'all to subscribe if you haven't already. Let's take a look at this team here. As you can see, we got the li-Noone, and this Pokemon here is actually really fun to use with Gluttony, Papa Berry. So it's not really a 50% berry anymore, but it still heals you quite a bit. And I invested more into HP bulk with this Pokemon because we're running it with screen support. So we want to be able to take hits after we belly drum, or I guess take a hit so that we can belly drum. And screens can help us do that. So I'm running Adamant Nature because we want to hit as hard as possible with E-Speed. Enough speed so that we can outrun Pokemon like that set themselves to be 1 point faster than Modesty Trend max speed. And it also covers max speed Magearna in that regard. And we have Stomping Tantrum to beat those types of Pokemon. We have Extreme Speed, of course, the nice priority move on this Pokemon, which allows it to actually sweep with Belly Drum. Really useful. And then Seed Bomb, which I figure could be useful because unaware Pokemon like Quagsire and things like that can be annoying for this Pokemon. So Seed Bomb will bypass that. It'll be able to 2-hit KO it easily. So I have that as well. I think it's pretty useful. Overall, these 3 coverage moves here can cover a lot of different Pokemon, and with Scream support, it makes it a lot easier to set up. So that's why I paired it with Koko Hawlucha. This is a really broken team, by the way. I was having a lot of success with it after testing and changing things up a bit, but I think Koko Hawlucha is fantastic with li-Noone. Koko can set up screens and taunt to prevent people from defogging or going for Leech Seeds or Toxics and stuff, allowing you to set up easily. Then we have Hawlucha here with the nice intricate EV spread, which actually is able to not get its sub broken by Peck's Scald, even without screens. So it's really bulky and can set up a lot easier versus certain Pokemon. Even if we have to switch out and come back in, it's still a great setup sweeper. Magearna, this is a weakness policy set, one of the big sweepers on this team, and it's actually really great because of the fact that with screens up, people go for a super effective hit, like maybe Moltres will go for Mystical Fire. It'll activate Weakness Policy after we shift gear. We can also get an additional Calm Mind. Stored Power will OHKO Moltres after that. This will destroy Landorus-T as well behind screens. Like a lot of Pokemon that try to Earthquake us, they're not going to have a fun time when this thing activates. So I have that. I also have Landorus-T for Sash Rocks, so we can get a Stealth Rocks guaranteed. Really good lead in this scenario for this team. And then finally Crawdaunt, which is a great Pokemon to break walls and give Stall a tougher time. I've seen this Pokemon single-handedly destroy Stall, and it's great behind screens as well. Another Pokemon that can also check Spectrier in case li-Noone is having some trouble later on in the game. So let's see if we can get some sweeps with this team and hopefully make li-Noone put in work. Actually, with this team, while I was testing, I ran into Jamvat on the ladder and was able to beat him in this video. It's a pretty nice team. So yeah, it's been tested and proven to work. So let's see if the ultimate goal is, of course, making the featured one put in work. Otherwise, it's pointless for me to try to showcase a team where Magearna and Koko or Hawlucha are always sweeping in the team. We need li-Noone to try to sweep. Versus this thing, I am going to get rocks up immediately. I don't mind if he burns me. I'll just try to get some chip. He's going to go for Hex. That's fine. We'll get a little bit of chip. We know that he's probably like the ghost boosting item, like Spell Tag or something maybe. He actually U-turns here to try to get a defog off, but we are not going to let him get a defog off here. So we're going to explode as he tries to defog. So now we can go Koko and get a taunt off. This will allow us to shut this thing down now. I like Reflect more versus him. I'm going to go Reflect, Light Screen, and then taunt one more time, then U-turn. So I want to do that so we can ensure that he can only go for Seismic Tosses. Skarmory would come in here. So what we could do, so I think Lucha is really good later on in the game. Once we get rid of Skarmory, what we can do now is pressure him by going Crawdaunt, right? We could pressure him by going to this Pokemon here. Crabhammer is looking fantastic. His whole team is weak to water type attacks. So I am just going to go for that Crabhammer. Knock out the Landorus in one hit. SD up here. So like if we, I don't mind if he defogs, right? I don't really mind because if he loses Skarmory, I think maybe knockoff's better here. If he loses Skarmory, then Hawlucha can potentially win the game. We also have to get rid of Koko, but he decides to Whirlwind here. li-Noone can pick this off with an E-Speed for sure. li-Noone can get rid of that Pokemon, that's nice. And then I assume he's going to go into Urshifu. No, he actually goes Dragapult here. Okay. So what do we want to do? He could Wisp here. Okay, well, let's think about this. He has Hex, U-Turn, Will-O-Wisp. It could be Draco Meteor. Could very well be Draco Meteor. We need to get rid of this thing too. This is a kind of a problem. I'm gonna go Koko. I'm gonna go Koko here. I think is the play. So he does Wisp. I get my terrain up, and then we can go into Crawdaunt here. As he hexes, I can now go for the Aqua Jet, get a little bit of chip. That's what we need, right? Now what we can do is we can go here into Magearna. I'm gonna shift gear up on his U-turn, force him to go into Blissey, which he does go into. Then I'm gonna go li-Noone on this turn. He T-waves me here, okay. So I'm gonna Belly Drum. Would he go hard Dragapult? I'm not sure. I'm gonna Belly Drum here just to see what he does. Okay, so we're gonna get some health back now. If I get rid of this Blissey, that's gonna be nice. I'm gonna Stomping Tantrum here. Let me get paralyzed fully. Yep. Oh, we got the Koko. We got the Koko. So he I don't know what he was predicting there, but sacking the Koko is amazing because now Hawlucha can win this game. So he's going to drop a Draco here. That's fantastic. What we could do now is... Well, we can't go into Hawlucha. Well, we can actually, right? We can't sub, though, because of Infiltrator. But we can go Hawlucha and Acro. Which I think should win us the game. If I'm not mistaken, right? I assume he's going to go Blissey first, right? To try to T-Wave us. But we can sub here. And I think we can just win the game. Straight up. Yeah, there it is. So we can SD up here. And then CC. A Sucker Punch won't take us out from this range, even if it's banded. Because we had the defense boost. And win the game. So that's going to be GG. So first game, very nice. And we got to see li-Noone get the Belly Drum off. And unfortunately got paralyzed. So he couldn't take out Blissey immediately. But getting rid of Koko was much better. So that's really nice overall. Let's continue on as always. So it's a very strong team. Screens is great. Forces Defogs and Pokemon to be sacked left and right. Which is why I really love Koko paired with li-Noone. It's just such a fantastic Pokemon. But very easy team to use. I feel like it's a great way to start off the new year with li-Noone. But yeah, I hope y'all have been enjoying the holidays. I know it's been pretty relaxing for me and stuff. But yeah, this guy has an interesting team, right? He's got kind of standard mons, but you already know. We can come through with li-Noone here because of the fact that li-Noone, with the combination of extreme speed and Stomping Tantrum, can take out the majority, if not all of his team after a Belly Drum. Spectrier is there, however, he's gonna have to watch out for li-Noone because he can't Shadow Ball. So he has to have like another coverage move. He could also Wisp as well, but I'm pretty sure it'll 2-hit KO easily, even after a Wisp and after a Belly Drum as well. So Finny is going to be the lead here. I'm just going to get Rocks up immediately. I don't see the problem with that. And he goes for the Surf right off the bat. I'm going to Earthquake here. I could also Explode. I could Explode here. I'm going to Earthquake though, as he actually predicts my explosion and goes Spectrier. So unfortunately for him, he's going to take a ton of damage there. He's got Misty Terrain up as well, so I could go into li-Noone here. As he tries to Shadow Ball, that's nice. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to Belly Drum here. I'm going to Belly Drum straight up, and I'm going to hit that Moltres with an E-Speed. I can't get burned either on this turn. That does 76, beautiful. I can get burned here. I don't think I would, though. Hopefully I wouldn't. But I'm just going to E-Speed again. Because we still have Orlando, so we could get up Rocks all over if we want. He goes Spectrier. just going to stay in and go for a Seed Bomb here. Like, li-Noone's already set up all the way. li-Noone beats Moltres. He Wisps. I don't really think I mind that too much. I don't think I mind it too much at all. I mean, we are burned, right? But we're still looking okay. Like, this thing is pretty useless now. I'm going to E-Speed anyways. 62. That's not bad. Like, that's not bad at all. Now we go Koko and we set up a Reflect. Even though Wicked Blow can go through, we still have we have 3 resists. We have Hawlucha, Crawdaunt, and Magearna. So he goes into his own Magearna. I am going to click Taunt. This seems like a setup set, but I'm not sure. And that's GG, alright. There it is. li-Noone getting the Belly Drum and putting in that nice work there. So you can kind of see this Pokemon is still pretty troublesome for people. Like, people aren't really prepared for this Pokemon once it gets going. That's what that's what I've noticed. Because you kind of need like a Buzzwole or something really bulky. We gotta get rid of like Pokemon such as those first. But this guy's got a Ferrothorn, which is a little bit annoying for li-Noone. We do have our options though. Definitely. I think li-Noone can put in the work here. So Ferrothorn is in immediately to start us off. I'm just going to SD up turn 1. He's actually Iron Defense. Is he Iron Defense Body Press? That would be pretty interesting, but I don't think it's an issue, right? Because we can just SD up all the way. Click Earthquake a couple times here and there. So he's probably Body Press as well. No, he actually has Gyro Ball. Yeah, I think he is probably Body Press on this. Has to be. He actually switches to Torn. I'm gonna Boom here, then get rid of Torn immediately, so that's good. Now I can go Koko, get the screens up, and taunt whatever's in front of me. But that's a pretty scary Ferrothorn set, actually. Iron Defense. He's gonna go Urshifu. Let's get the Reflect up here. Reflect. As he Wicked Blows, yep. And then we save this Pokemon. Actually, he's Life Orb. Yeah, I can U-turn out here. As he goes Finny, I can go into I'm gonna go li-Noone. I'm just gonna Belly Drum this turn right here. I feel like this might be the play. Oh, and he switches too. Oh, he is not gonna like this one bit. This was his last mistake because we have Seed Bomb. It doesn't even Oko it. That's crazy. Do not Scald Burn me. Oh, he can't even because there's Misty Terrain. Ah, wonderful, wonderful. We Stomping Tantrum here to knock it out. So that's gone. So we got Seed Bomb, Stomping Tantrum combination. I don't know if it'll knock out Ferrothorn though, but he actually goes Finny. I don't know if he's faster than me or not. I think my best play anyways is going for the E-Speed. Just because otherwise I get off damage, and that will help us win the game. So it looks like I have to get rid of my li-Noone here. He sacks Urshifu though. What is this guy trying to do? He should have just stayed in. He should not have done that. That is for sure. I'm going to Seed Bomb here anyways. And we are faster anyway. So, oh, li-Noone is getting the sweep of its life. li-Noone is going in. This guy's losing now. He just disconnected. He lost 6-0 to a li-Noone. Literally. Well, except I guess 5 Pokemon, right? Because Torn was already gone. But li-Noone, we got the entire sweep. This is the kind of game I wanted to see, and I was so glad that you all get to see it. It's crazy. I'm speechless. li-Noone is so good. I mean, if I were him, he should have just sacked Ferrothorn, and then Iron Barbs would have taken me out. But like, what did he need this thing for? He just was switching around. Good game though. Good game. li-Noone, GG. But now we can wait for this guy. Fantastic. Yeah, there we go. Continuing on with the li-Noone putting in the work. That's what I love to see. And now we have here a Hawlucha team. But guess what? Guess what? You know, if li-Noone Belly Drums, this whole team goes down. This whole team is done for if li-Noone gets the Belly Drum off and is able to live to tell the day. So we're going to see a Garchomp lead here. I think my play is to I don't know if I worry more about rocks, but this Garchomp is a threat, so I am going to Earthquake here. See what he does turn 1. I think that'll be fine. If he goes Landorus here, I'm free to get up rocks, SD, and boom. I think we can just do that. But let's see what happens here. He does get up rocks. Okay, so that's fine. That's perfectly fine here. I can just get rocks myself. Yep, as he goes Landorus. Beautiful, I can SD up now. As he goes right for the sub. Ooh, okay, okay. So he's a sub Landorus. Okay. He just quit. I don't know what he was thinking there. I mean, I was boom, so he could have actually just continued the game. But maybe he didn't think I would have knocked myself out there. But oh, I guess that's a good bluff. Oh well. Let's see what we can do here. So this guy's got I think a more difficult team, because if you think about it, you know, he's got the Rillaboom, which has the Grassy Glide, good priority versus a lot of my mons. So it's gonna be important to get screens up and to ensure that we get the right terrain on the field such that Hawlucha can come in, because Hawlucha puts in a lot of work here once Zapdos gets weakened. I'm gonna get rocks up, SD up here as well, and see what we can do. I'm gonna SD up again. He just gets the boom for us, so that's perfectly fine. He was the exact same set. Now what I can do is I can go into Tapu Koko here. I assume he might go Rillaboom though. But I think Koko's still a fine switch in right now. He actually goes Zapdos, so we can taunt pretty safely. Yeah, and he Volt switches out though. Okay, so let's think about this. We know that this is heavy duty boots, probably bulkier. He goes Rillaboom here. Could be banded maybe. I'm gonna go Magearna. He does Grassy Glide here. It probably could be banded, probably. I want to double the Koko. Let's get the Reflect up here. Actually, he could Defog. But even if he Defogs, that's not too much of an issue. Yeah, because I'm just going to get the screens up again. So now we don't have to worry about rocks or anything. We get the Reflect up here. So our screens are going to be there for now, at least. Spectrier comes in here. I'm going to go into... I'm going to go Crawdaunt, because I want to try to see if we can do the li-Noone sweep with this Pokemon, with this team. He goes Magearna. Don't know what set this is. I'm going to Crab Hammer here, just so I can get as much damage as I can. That does 80. That's beautiful damage. And he Volt switches out, so he'll get rid of Crawdaunt, but we still have the li-Noone. I'm going to go here into Koko and set up a light screen, because I think he's going to Volt switch here. I think he'll Volt switch here. If he doesn't, then I'll get up a fresh Reflect. I think that'll be the play. Because he can Defog all he wants to. I think. I just need the Belly Drum. Alright, he's going to Defog again. I'm going to get the Reflect up here. Hurricanes to get me confused. I'm going to go li-Noone here. And I'm going to, it's tough, it's tough. I'm gonna Belly Drum. Because I know that a Hurricane won't knock me out from the range, this range. He's gonna Volt though, okay. That's pretty good. He goes Rillaboom here. E-Speed will knock it out. Yup, that's gone, and I get some passive recovery from the grassy terrain. Ooh, this is nice, this is nice. Okay, Spectrier is in. Seed Bomb is gonna be good here, because I get the boost from grassy terrain. Good damage, and then I'm going to Seed Bomb again. Magearna gone. Now the whole team is going to get ripped apart. Spectrier is in. I'm going to Seed Bomb this. He Mud Shots, gets the crit from the Mud Shot. Okay, I don't think that really matters too much anyways, because we lived. So that's gone. Oh, li-Noone. li-Noone. Okay, I'm going to go right for the Extreme Speed here. That should be the play. Get 54 off on this thing, so that's good. Then we get to go Koko. Get up the light screen here. I'm gonna taunt now. Now is the time to taunt, of course. And then you turn out into Magearna. we go. As he gets to go Hydreigon, but if he hits us with a super effective attack, we can shift gear up here. Calm Mind up right now. And I believe that's game. As long as we don't keep getting hurt in confusion, of course, you know? Of course. So, yep, that's gone. And then we win the game with Hawlucha in the end anyway, so can Aura Sphere and win the game. So that's a GG right there. We only won this game because of li-Noone's work. That is fantastic. Just what I love to see. So it's nice, you know, that li-Noone is sort of carrying in these games because that's what I wanted to showcase in this video. I know in like a lot of my test games that I used to climb up on this account, Magearna and stuff were putting in most of the work, and I guess Hawlucha as well, but here is only li-Noone. It's only li-Noone. You already know. Alright, I'm excited, but let's continue on. Great start to the new year, of course. Great start. This is a rain team, so it's going to be a little tougher because our only water resist is Crawdaunt, but we got to rely on the power of extreme speed and Magearna. I guess also Hawlucha is great too because it's ×2 speed. Hawlucha will be fantastic here once Zero Aura and Pelipper are weakened. Swampert perhaps, I guess, as well, but if we get screens up, we're okay. He leads Landorus. I'm going to get rocks up because this Pelipper is probably Damp Rock anyways. He's going to flip turn out. Goes Pelipper. I'm going to SD up here. He's going to predict the boom, I think, and go into Pharaoh. Or no, he doesn't. Okay. I'm going to get rocks up here then. And he can knock me out if he wants. Now I get to go Koko. Click that taunt. So then I should have boomed, I guess, but I thought he would predict that because of this team structure. But either way is good because Pelipper comes in at about 50 or so. That kind of did a lot of damage. That kind of did quite a bit. Is that banded? Or is that just strong? I'm gonna taunt again, and then I'm not gonna U-turn because I get chip. I'm gonna hard switch out into probably Crawdaunt, I guess. Yeah, I kind of like Crawdaunt here. So he's gonna go into Toxicroak, right? Which means we click knock, then we go Magearna, shift gear, Calm Mind, I think is the play. Predicts the, ooh, he goes for the body press there, okay. So I'm just gonna knock this thing. His taunt has worn off. There's a way we can win this actually, because I'm gonna go Koko, right? I'm gonna taunt here. Actually, I'm gonna taunt. Go Lucha and SD up. So now I think at this range, everything should die, right? Everything should get knocked out here. He's forced to Gyro Ball, but we have a defense and a Reflect up, so I could get 2 SDs potentially. 2 of them would be kind of nice. And he's got nothing faster than Hawlucha right now. So we get the first SD up. I'm gonna get one more. Yep, and then we Acro here. To knock this out. So this is looking really good for us. Really, really good. And I think we will just straight up win this game now. So versus rain matchups, a little bit tougher to set up our Pokemon because of the hard hitters. But this looks like a GG to me. I don't see how we can get out of this scenario. So Zero Aura comes in here. Close combat will take it out. But he sacks Pelipper instead. So I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to get me weak enough so that he can click Sucker Punch to knock us out. I think that's what he's trying to do. However, we have sub. We have a trump card in the back. We got that nice substitute, which he doesn't know we have. So we are forced to close combat here because it is the strongest attack that we can go for. Prevents any kind of potential defensive sets that could have lived in Acro, because we're not max attack. He's gonna try to do the sucker punch thing. We're gonna sub here. Yup. We got the sub, and that's gonna be GG. There's no chance of him winning now. Yeah, so we can now go right for the attack here. Knock this out. The last two Pokemon fall. And Hawlucha will win this game. Very nice. Excellent game. Good switch up from the li-Noone, I guess. Because li-Noone's been carrying the whole time. Yeah, really good. Hawlucha was putting in a great amount of work in that one. I saw the end goal for that. Like, versus Rain and stuff, Hawlucha's fantastic. It only has to worry about Barraskewda. If there was Barraskewda Rain, then I think li-Noone would have been the win con for sure. Because of extreme speed and stuff. Nice, nice. Excellent game. Putting in the finest of work. Where is this game at? Hello? Hello. There it is. Alright, up against another Rain. This is Barraskewda Rain. Okay, so now we basically brought to life what we just said. Now we have to play around Barraskewda in the Rain. So li-Noone's going to be great, I think, because this is going to be an offensive Zapdos, so a +6 E-Speed will OHKO it. We're going to lead Landorus like we always do, get rocks up, and I think boom immediately this time. He does lead Urshifu though. Actually, hold up. I don't think I need rocks here. I think I need to weaken this Pokemon. But we weaken Pelipper instead, which is pretty good. And we get a nice boom on that. That's weakened for Hawlucha now, which is great. I can go Koko here and taunt. Should be the play. I don't think he's going to go hard Barraskewda anyways. So this allows us to... Oh, he actually U-turns here, which is crazy. Okay, so... Not the best. I have to go Crawdaunt here. Aqua Jet here for a lot of damage. Then I go li-Noone, and I could E-Speed here. I'm actually going to... double into... Koko. As he liquidations again. I'm gonna extreme speed now, I guess. I've lost my my answers for stuff. Yeah, I go Hawlucha now. I could still win this game potentially. I could definitely still win this game. Still a winnable game, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be very tough. So he goes Ferrothorn here. If we weaken this, then li-Noone could potentially win. Shift gear up. Stored power, I think... It's 80 power though. I think it'll take it out. Yep. So we get the boost there. So that's really good for us. I'm going to now just... It's going to be tough to take out. I'm going to go Hawlucha first. Then I'm going to close combat here. As he goes Ferrothorn. So him weakening this is great. Really great for us. Now I can just... Aura Sphere... Knock it out. Beautiful. That's really, really good. Blissey comes in now. Oh, I see the end goal. I see the end goal. And I'm loving it. Alright, so here's what we do. We shift gear up here. As he teleports out. Yep. So he's forced to go back to Blissey. He has to knock us out. And once he knocks us out, we get to Belly Drum and win. I think. Should be how we do it. Get a lot of damage off on this. He thunders. That's fine. We don't get paralyzed, thankfully. That is definitely what we needed there. All I do now is I Aura Sphere. As he's going to teleport out. So he's going to try to do the end game with Urshifu. I definitely think he is banded. So my play is to Aura Sphere. Yup, definitely. Because if he close combated there and I tried to predict the Sucker Punch, he would have won the game versus li-Noone. So we're playing this really smart, I think. So now all we do here is we Aura Sphere once more. Zapdos, I think, is still in range of an E-Speed, even unboosted. So that's good. We can go to li-Noone now. We can say GG as well. Belly Drum here and win the game. And I told you, li-Noone saves the day. I Seed Bomb here, I think, because it's non-contact, right? So in case he went Zapdos to try to paralyze me and win. So that assures us the victory here. Then we can win the game with li-Noone. Good game, good game. I thought we were in the back foot for this game as well, because that Barraskewda was kind of tough. But we played around it and got to show you all the late game li-Noone in the end. So like I knew he had to try to get himself in a position where Blissey wasn't in versus li-Noone. Because if it was, then we would have just won the game straight up like we did here. So good game. Continuing on as always. Nice, nice. So really solid one overall. I'm surprised a lot of people aren't commenting about li-Noone. I'm trying to get some thumbnail material. Trying to get somebody to say something. That would be kind of nice, but otherwise, you know, li-Noone is just great. But maybe we can see that in this game. Actually, this is a rematch to the other Rain guy. Okay, so he's gonna fight us back to back here, almost back to back. Wow, interesting. Okay, so let's lead off with our Landorus once again. It's always unexpected. It's always pretty interesting, I guess, and unexpected to face somebody almost close together. And I don't know how that works on Showdown. If I thought it'd be like if you play somebody, you have to wait some time or something until you see them again. But still pretty good. Gonna Quake here. That's fine. He just goes right into Pelipper anyways. Gonna get my rocks up and boom. This time, I think this was the guy I forgot to boom against, and I get to do it here, thankfully. So. Yeah, I'm just gonna boom here. he stays in, that's fine. And tries to defog, it's not gonna work. And now I get to go Koko here and taunt him so that he cannot defog or roost or anything. And this Pelipper is gone, basically, at this point in time. So his Rain is gone, that's really good. I'm gonna reflect here now, as he actually is a bulk upset. Okay, so I'm gonna Volt Switch out here because this thing is kind of a threat. We got our screen up though, and that's good. I can now go here into, yeah, this thing is a problem. Gonna go into Magearna. Shift gear up, I think, is the play. That does a lot of damage, a lot. Just gonna click stored power for some chip. Okay. Gonna go Koko and U-turn out. So he's gonna Plasma Fist here. Does a decent chunk. I think now Hawlucha should knock it out with a regular close combat. Yep, that's gone. Okay, cool. So we got rid of that Pokemon. His Rain is gone too, so this Kingdra's not gonna really be a threat right now. We swept him with Hawlucha before. I don't think it's going to be that possible now, but we can also showcase the li-Noone sweep here as well. So it should be interesting. I don't even need the Unburden boost. Like, I could switch this thing out potentially. That might be what we need to do. But we'll see. It's going to go Kingdra. I believe he's going to Surf here, right? What we should do, I think, is... I think Koko can live this hit. And then what I think we could do is get up a fresh light screen, right? I think that's what we can do. So he's going to Surf here. We do live that. And let's get a fresh light screen up. So we're going to get that up here. I'm going to now proceed to clicking Belly Drum with li-Noone. Is that the play? Or maybe I go Crawdaunt here. Actually, no, Crawdaunt looks pretty good too. But, it's tough. I just want to see li-Noone put in some work. I'm going to go into it. And Belly Drum here should be the play, as he goes right into his Ferrothorn. Okay, so the Stomping Tantrum here for as much damage as we can do. 46, that doesn't do much at all. Unfortunately, doesn't do as much as I would have liked. But we can go Hawlucha here in close combat. Which I think he's gonna probably sack this Pokemon, right? So yeah, that thing is gone. He had a helmet and whatnot as well. Goes Swampert. We're gonna go into Crawdaunt here. As he flip turns out into who, I wonder. I could see Toxic Croak come out here probably. Croak seems like the option that he'd bring. No, he actually sacks Pelipper. Okay, well, that is pretty good. Doesn't have a sack later on, I guess. So this game still looks pretty winnable. I think we can probably win if we get up an SD somehow with Hawlucha. Otherwise, it does seem pretty difficult. But Hawlucha is still decently healthy. So he's gonna go Kingdra here. Okay, this is actually really good. This is actually really, really good. And he drops the Draco, so I think that secures the win for us, if I'm not mistaken. So because we have our light screen up too, and I can SD up once more, I think, or because that I don't know if I don't think I knock out the Swampert at +2. Yeah, SD up once more, I think, and then we win the game. Yeah, because the Sucker Punch here, I don't think it knocks us out. I'm pretty sure the Acro will take out Swampert. So this is gone. I don't think a Sucker Punch would take us out. Yeah, he's gonna go Swampert here. I have to Acro so that Sucker might not knock us out. Yeah, that's gone. And then Croak comes in. And then Sucker Punch does not take us out. There we go. Like I said. Good game. Once again, back-to-back wins versus that guy. He had a double feature in this one. Nice double feature. What are we at right now? Yeah, we have time for one more. So let's get one more for this one. Try to end it off strongly, I think will be what we got to do. And yeah, hopefully put in the work with li-Noone once again. So li-Noone was pretty decent in this one. Did a lot more work in the last game. And in a lot of the other games, a lot of rain teams back to back. This is kind of interesting. We've been up against quite an amount of rain in this video. Is that what the New Year's gonna be? Just a rainy day all the time? Hope not, but yeah, this is nice. We can, I mean, I guess it really showcases how a team like this, without really many water switch-ins, is able to take on rain just because of the offense that it has and the amount of pressure exerted on the opponent. This one, I think Magearna looks fantastic, especially behind screens. Think about it. He's got 2 Swift Swimmers though, but behind screens, you know, if he goes for the Earth Power, gives us the boost after we shift gear and stuff. It looks really good. Though I think we'll need 2 shift gears to outrun Seismitoad maybe, unless he's modest. Though he could be timid. I would assume he's not though, but we'll see. So it's gonna be the Urshifu Rapid Strike lead. That's a tough lead. That's a very tough lead. Okay, so yeah, that's tough. Maybe I should let Koko or something. So I think what I have to do here is I have to go Crawdaunt first, because I took it better than I thought. Gonna knock here. Just to get off as much damage as we can, and he goes Zarude, so we get rid of his leftovers. Okay, cool. I go into Landorus-T now. As he goes back to his Rapid Strike. Okay, fine, fair enough. I'm gonna save Landorus for a boom later on. I'm gonna Jet here. And go Koko. Get the Reflect up now. Even if he's Surging Strikes or whatever, we'll still have a Reflect up, which can be useful later on. I think will be useful pretty much later on, and he'll knock us out here, right? But however, what we can do is we can go Hawlucha. I'm just gonna SD up here either way. Why not? Why not? Gonna sub here as he Hurricane, so he does have Hurricane. Acro then is indeed the play. Then I go Magearna and I shift gear up here as he goes Toad. Hopefully it's physical. Let's see. I'm 251. I think we'll be faster. I'm gonna Calm Mind here just in case. Okay, nice. Okay, that's really good. I can now click Stored Power to knock this out. So he goes into Urshifu Rapid Strike here. He does indeed have the Aqua Jet, and we live that Aqua Jet because I think he was Scarf, not Banded. That's a good game. Yo, I think that's a good game right here. Stored Power again. Take it out. And the whole Rain team gone. How much percent I'm at? 0.3. Not bad. 1 HP. Good game. Even if it knocked us out, I think then we have the opportunity to Belly Drum with li-Noone, since we saw how weak that was. But that's going to be it from me. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed li-Noone Showcase, plus of course the Rain matchups in every other game. It's pretty interesting to see as well. The destruction of Rain, I should say, with li-Noone. But yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, let me know in the comments what do you got planned for the new year? What are you looking forward to most and stuff. Maybe what do you want to see on the channel for the new year as well? I know that's another option. But either way, I will be reading all the comments as usual, and I look forward to hearing from you all. So I'll see you guys on the next video, and peace.